Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, I'm coming around. I'm coming. Okay, you guys, I wanted to share some projects I'm making as Christmas gifts. So I wanted to share these before I get them out. This is an altered placemat. See, right here. Okay, so I'll kind of go through it, how I did it. You guys know how I take the placemats and just, you know, fold it in half. Well, fold it in half, but leave a little flap on top to go like that. So it's just simply like this. You fold the placemat like this, leave this up at the top so you can fold it over. And then hot glue the sides. And it'd be really hard, I know a lot of people like to sew, but it'd be hard to sew it because it's so thick, especially on this placemat. These ones I got from actually a thrift store, not the dollar store, but I have a bunch of dollar store ones too. And these ones are actually even thicker, so this would really probably break my sewing machine needle. So it'd be easier just to hot glue the sides together. Okay, so let me go through it. This is some vintage lace that I had in my stash. I got this from my fairy, I call her my fairy godmother. And you guys have heard, most of you guys have heard the story about that. And it's very vintage. In fact, there's even a little bit of like discoloration on it. But I just think that adds to the vintage vibe because everything is it's shabby chic, it's tattered. So, because you guys know I like that style. So I thought this was fitting. Okay, so this is very vintage on the bottom. And I love having it really long like that. Next, this is some trim that I got from, where did I get this trim? I got this trim from a swap meet in California when I went there. This is Hobby Lobby bead trim right here, just bead trim. And I will, when I open this, I'll explain the middle part. So let's go up to the top. What do I have at the top? Okay, up at the top here, I have a applique that I got from one of the wedding dresses. You guys know how I always, every chance I get, I'm at thrift stores, garage sales, I try to pick up wedding dresses when I can. I mean, it's not like I get them every time. I've gotten 3 over the last like year. Anyway, so I cut up a bunch of these. I'm always cutting off the wedding dresses, cutting the appliques off. So that's a wedding applique at the top. So pretty. Did you guys see that? And then, oh, my nail's itching. What else do I have here? Okay, then I have a Hobby Lobby trim here, which I avocado dye. I think that is so pretty. I love the trim, and I love how it turns out avocado dye. And then this is Hobby Lobby, some real pretty bead trim. I use it on every project. And I think I put, yeah, that's that. Okay, so then, did I put some, okay, that's everything there. Then you open it up, and it's just Velcroed. I actually don't like that I have to put the Velcro right here, but it's very small, and it kind of blends in, so, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, so it has to be able to be closed. So then what I did on the inside is I love this picture here. I got this picture, I'm going to bring it kind of close, off of Pinterest. Make sure you guys can see it. Isn't that so pretty? It's 3 ladies. It's the back of them, and they're wearing their hats and their vintage dresses. I've always loved it. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, I love it. So I used that image here, and I printed it out on. I did the thing where you iron. Okay, you take your fabric. I just use like sheets, or you can use muslin. This might have been muslin or sheets, I can't remember. And you, I'm trying to think how I did this. Oh, okay. You take the muslin or the sheet, and you cut it like 8.5 by 11. So it's a regular piece of paper that'll fit into your printer. Then you take freezer paper, and the side that's a little bit shiny, you iron it on to the back, to the paper. You iron the okay, I got this all wrong. You iron the freezer paper 8.5 by 11 to the 8.5 by 11 piece of muslin, or you can use a sheet, just nice thin fabric. Now you've made it so that the fabric can go, and it acts like paper and can go through your printer. And when you iron it on, somehow it just sticks to it, but it peels off easily too. Okay, and then you just print your picture onto that freezer paper / muslin or sheet that you cut into 8.5 by 11. God, that was not smooth at all. Anyway, so that's what I did to get this printed on the fabric. Then let's see what I did. I have some more wedding appliques here, more wedding appliques here. Okay, Behind here though, I took some fabric, some scraps of fabric, and I sewed them. You can see the stitches right here, and I sewed those together in layers. Like I did a piece of scrap fabric over a piece of lace, and you can't really see much of it. It's right there, and I sewed that all together. And on top of that, I just layer on layer upon layer. I put a wedding applique, I put a little crochet doily, and then this is some Hobby Lobby little rosette that I avocado dyed. This is a piece of leftover trim I put on the sides. There's another little piece of Hobby Lobby lace there. Wedding applique here, which I just think is so pretty. But underneath I did the same thing. I took some scraps of fabric, then a piece of lace, and maybe another piece of fabric on top of that. And then I sewed all the way at the edges. You can see that right there. And then what else did I do? Okay, then after that, then I put the wedding appliques on top of that. Then I put the rosettes, and then on top of that, I didn't even talk about it. These are pretty little. These are little. Are these brooches? Yeah, these are little brooches that I got from this $1 store that sells like makeup and jewelry and all this stuff for $1. Everything's $1 in there. So that's a ballerina, and then this is a peacock right here. Let you guys see that. I think those are just gorgeous. So I use those as the little flower centers of those rosettes. Okay, and then I did, then there's some trim at the top. And that is from my fairy godmother, the trim at the top, so it's vintage. Then I did some bead trim, Hobby Lobby bead trim at the top. At the bottom, oh, at the bottom I already discussed that, so you guys saw it's at the bottom. Okay, you guys. Oh, I didn't even really, okay, let me show you. This is the one I got from the, I didn't tell you about the middle part. This trim right here I got from the swap meet in California. The second layer here is Hobby Lobby, and the third is from my fairy godmother. Some very old vintage lace. So I just think it turned out really pretty. I'll just give you guys a close-up look. I think it turned out really pretty. And the back is pretty already. The placemat is gorgeous. So that's what the placemat looks like in the back. So let me just close it and let you guys get a view of it again. And there we go. Sorry I wasn't too clear about the freezer paper thing. Oh, hope you guys understood what I was saying. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is I made this bottle. And sorry I have this here, you guys. I have this here because I need to have something for, I have a lace book coming up. Yay! And this is going to help the lace book stand up. Anyway, this is an altered bottle. I got the bottle from, you guys kind of saw these already, but I'm giving one as a gift. I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I just laced it up nice and pretty. This is all, these right here are all wedding appliques that I tea dyed. I love how the tea dyeing turned out, really pretty. And then, oh, this piece right here is from that $1 store I told you about that sells jewelry and makeup and stuff here in Vegas. And then I just did some bead trim that I got from Hobby Lobby and just hot glued that on. There's some more trim down here, some more Hobby Lobby bead trim. These are some, what are these? These are little rosettes that I also put a bunch of glitter on. So that looks really pretty, I think. Then this right here is just that mesh, that bling mesh. Use that. And then at the top is, oops. At the top is more lace, but you can't really see the lace because I took that Hobby Lobby bead trim and went all the way around the top. And then around this little part, I put more of the rhinestone, rhinestone mesh. So I think it turned out really pretty. I'll show you the back. There's the back. I think it turned out really, really pretty. So there's another gift. And I think I'm going to give a gift to myself. And the gift to myself is I'm going to make a bunch of stuff that like I liked and that I made for Christmas for other people and make it for myself. And that's going to be a Christmas present to myself. Just beautiful, pretty things for myself, which will be nice. Okay, let me put this to the side. Now we'll go into the lace book. Let me take a sip of tea. Oh, sorry about that. I was thirsty before I started. Okay, sorry you guys can only see me from like my forehead down, but this is how I had to film so that I could get everything in, especially this lace book. Okay, so I want to show you this lace book. This I made for a gift for someone. And I just wanted to go through it and kind of give you guys a quick overview of it. So this is the cover. Let me just look at it really quick because that's when I see what I'm looking at. Okay, and you know what, guys? Because of time, I'm not going to go ahead and go through. I'm not going to go through and tell you guys everything I did because it's a lot to it. But you can just see. I'm going to let you guys see. I'll just explain a few things. There's, you know, layers of lace at the top, layers of lace at the bottom. There's that picture again that I used on that little bag, a little clutch or bag or whatever you want to call it. That same picture on the front. I did a beautiful rhinestone here, a rhinestone brooch that I was selling in my Etsy shop. I'll probably put them back in there. These are gorgeous. I love that. And then lots of wedding lace, wedding trim, and doilies. So that's the front. Okay. Okay, and then here we go. I'm just going to get up so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Again, you know, I have layers of lace here at the top, pink bead trim all the way around. If you can see on the bottom, I have this really pretty trim that I made into like a pocket. So I don't know, it's just gorgeous. I think Olivia Hernandez gave this to me. Thank you, Olivia. I have 3 layers of lace here at the bottom. I love doing that. I think that's gorgeous. This I made into a pocket. Isn't this beautiful? This is just a piece that came like that. I don't even know what it was, but anyway, it's so gorgeous. I have one more piece of it. So I made that into a pocket. I put Hobby Lobby bead trim here. This is all wedding appliques. I think they're so pretty. And there's a doily underneath this. And underneath everything is lace. I always start everything with, well, there's a piece of, trying to think what I put first. I can't remember. But anyway, lace is always underneath all of this. Okay, so there's lace, and then I put a doily. Then I put this picture, which I love. Isn't she so pretty? She's so pretty and colorful. I just love that picture. I got this off Pinterest. More trim here. More pink trim all the way around. And then a applique that avocado dye. And then I gave a bunch. I won't go through them because I want them to be little. Well, so you can see, I gave them a copy. I did a bunch of these on the how I told you guys how I did the freezer paper. The freezer paper transfer thing. So I gave a sample of, I gave a little piece of each one of those of what I used in the book. God, I'm talking like crap today. Sorry, guys. Okay. Next, another really pretty picture of Pinterest. Layers of lace at the bottom. I'll let you see the layers of lace at the bottom. I think that looks really pretty. We got 3 layers. I tried to do 3 layers of lace on the bottom on each page and long. And then layers of lace at the top with bead trim. There's bead trim down here. Wedding appliques. A pretty flower that I made with a pretty bling piece. I think it's a butterfly. More lace here. Okay, over here. This is a picture of Dorothy Dandridge. Look how beautiful she is. I just think she is so gorgeous. You don't see at this time in history, this was probably, oh, I don't want to get my dates wrong, but I'm thinking like 30s and 40s, right around that time. And maybe even a little earlier, but I know 30s and 40s, I'm pretty sure. Dorothy Dandridge, she was a beautiful black actress. And at the time, you didn't see very many black actresses, and especially not represented as beautiful. So for her to be an actress and just be represented as this gorgeous, beautiful woman was just such a, I just think what an honor. She's so pretty. So I wanted to put her in my book, so I took her off Pinterest. I want to do a whole Dorothy Dandridge book, which I think I'm going to do. Not think, I am going to do. So around her, I put all these wedding appliques. There's lace underneath all of that, and then I took some more lace. This is actually a shirt or a blouse that I thought was really pretty, and I just added that in there. This is a real pretty shabby flower that I made with the pretty brooch. The layers of lace, the bead trim, more lace on the sides, and more bead trim. Okay. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, let me show you the bottom like I always do. I love that crocheted lace in the bottom. That's from my fairy godmother. That stuff is gorgeous. So it's very vintage. Hand done, vintage. Okay, I love this lady. Look how precious she is. She is so pretty. She has like those little baby sad eyes. I love this. Got it off of Pinterest. Again, more of the same. Wedding appliques, wedding appliques, wedding appliques. This is a doily underneath. Lace underneath that. So it's lace, then this doily on the whole page. Then there's wedding appliques, some pretty lace here, bead trim. Okay, this is Dorothy Dandridge again. Look how beautiful she is. Like I said, beautiful black actress in the 1930s and 40s, and maybe a little bit before that too. She just looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I just think she's so beautiful. And a really good little actress too. I've seen Halle Berry did a movie about her life. It was really good. If you guys can ever rent that, it was so good. Halle Berry portrayed her so wonderfully. Okay, again, and then, did I go through all this already? Just lace at the top, bead trim. No, I didn't. Okay, lace at the top, which I got from Hobby Lobby, and I tea-dyed this. Bead trim. These are, it's the lace, and then doily on top of that. Tons of wedding appliques here, here, here. That's a doily and a Hobby Lobby bead trim. And then, like I said, that vintage trim from my fairy godmother on the bottom. Okay, to the back. Okay, on the back, we have lace underneath, which you can't really see. Then I have a pretty doily. Now the doilies, they're big doilies that fit the whole page. When I keep saying a doily, I got these from the Dollar Tree. You guys remember when I hauled those, and then I tea-dyed them, which I think turned out gorgeous. This is Hobby Lobby trim at the top with another piece of lace trim at the top. Underneath that, it's double layered with some trim from my fairy godmother. Then bead trim from Hobby Lobby. This right here is these are both. I don't know if I think they're both hand done. Yeah, because they're from my fairy godmother, so I believe these are both hand done. They are avocado dyed. Then I put this pretty little brooch, which is a bow. There's that trim again at the bottom, and then Hobby Lobby bead trim. I think this turned out really, really pretty. I was really, really happy with how it turned out. And it's a gift for someone, and I hope they like it. And, well, these are gifts. What I made is gifts for a lot of different people, so I hope they like them. Not a lot, a couple people. Not a lot. Okay, so these are the projects that I did. And there we go. Okay, you guys, thank you guys so much. People have been complimenting and saying such wonderful, nice things about the 7 days of a Dollar Tree Shabby Chic Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching and complimenting me and giving me encouragement. I'm getting a lot of responses, so I'm getting back to everyone as soon as possible. So it takes me a couple days, you guys. Don't get mad, but I will get back to everyone. What else was I going to say? I think that's it. I do have my 6th and 7th day coming up. I'm going to film that tonight, so it'll be up by tomorrow morning, so you guys can watch day 6 and day 7 of a Shabby Chic Christmas from Dollar Tree DIY. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that would be awesome. If you could leave a comment below, that would be great too. And I think that's it. All right, I will see you guys. So make sure everything stays. Okay, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.